Hello guys, welcome back to our family Nest Vlogs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Hope you enjoyed today's vlog.
Hey guys, how's it going? So it is such a beautiful day outside. Look at this view. Sun is shining. The dog's out here with me. Even they're confused. They don't know what's happening. Pippa, you at the door? You trying to go in? They are not used to me sitting out here outside like this. This is crazy. So we moved in this house June 1st. And this is the first time in over 5 months that I have just sat out here on my back porch and I just started reading a new book. I remember when we built this house and we were putting in the plans to have this porch, this covered porch. I was so excited to get nice patio furniture and sit out here and read and just enjoy the outside. And I can't believe that it has taken me 5 months to finally come outside and relax for a little bit and just read a book and do something for myself. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys about what book I'm reading. The last book I read was actually The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer. If you follow me on Instagram, you might remember when I read that book. Right now I'm reading Truly Madly Guilty by Liane Moriarty, I think is how you say it. So she's the one who wrote Big Little Lies, which turned into a series that was on HBO, which is so good. If you haven't watched it, you can get HBO. It has Nicole Kidman, Reese Witherspoon, and Shailene Woodley, and it's based off of the book that she wrote, and it's so good. And I've read a couple other books by her as well, so I thought I would try this one. It's, I think, her newest one, so it looks pretty good so far. I'll keep you guys posted. Alrighty, I'm going to pick up Chase. Usually Ken picks him up from wrestling, but Chase just called me and Ken's still tied up at the store.
Are you making food or are you gonna pick up
I'm
food?
making food.
What are you making?
Chicken and rice.
I don't want it.
Chicken
I don't want
and rice
No.
and broccoli.
No thanks.
Why are you being so catty? Are you showing everybody who the real Chase is?
I don't want it.
How does Asha put up with this?
I don't want it.
So look at Chase, he's so spoiled. I took him to get Subway. He used his own money, but yet it was my money. It was money he had left over from homecoming that he was actually supposed to give back to me, but didn't. So technically, there's no point. There's really no point to give me my own money back.
See, the thing is, I used it to buy whiteout t-shirts. They did.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you buy your sister one?
No.
No.
I will tomorrow.
So I'm making dinner, and I told you guys I would share with you what we're having. So I'm making rice and broccoli and chicken. And this is sesame chicken we're gonna have over the rice. And this recipe is very complicated. You're gonna have to get a piece of paper and a pen and write this down. This is all you need to make the sesame chicken. It's a Campbell's sauce skillet packet of sesame chicken. I have 3 pounds of chicken, so I have 3 packets, and it's really yummy. And it's a lot easier to just use the sauce like this rather than buying a ton of ingredients to make your own sauce and maybe not having it taste quite as good. So
we're gonna feed Tori a piece of broccoli.
she doesn't like broccoli.
Shoot, please.
Oh my goodness. All right, get her down. Those are your dad and Blake or Andrew's plates.
She likes it.
All right, get your chores done.
Let's accidentally set her on top of Shaggy. What is she doing?
She's swimming. So guys, for the rest of this video, I actually want to share something with you guys. I actually posted a little poll on our Instagram stories, and it was a little bit more than 50% of you said yes, you wanted to see this video, and then like 40-some% of you said no. So I know not everybody wants to see this, and that is fine, but we get so many questions about what camera do we use, how do we edit our videos, how do we make our thumbnails. I thought it would be a good time to share with you guys our whole entire like filming process, what we use from beginning to end. So here's Karli. She looks thrilled to death. And she's gonna be my Vanna White. Do you know who Vanna White is? on Wheel of Fortune. The one who goes up and
flips the letters.
yeah. Did you see that eye roll? She's gonna be my Vanna White, and we're gonna show you guys the equipment that we have. So of course, first thing to keep in mind is you do not need any of this equipment. You could use your cell phone. I know a lot of people that have YouTube channels and they do things solely 100% on their phone. They film with their phone, they edit with their phone, upload to YouTube, and they're getting views, subscribers, the whole 9 yards. So this is for someone who maybe just wants to step it up a notch, wants to take it a little bit more seriously, wants to post daily vlogs, and wants to do it a little, I would think would be a little bit easier than using a phone. However, I've never used my phone to make YouTube videos, so I can't really give an honest opinion on that. So first thing is my computer. I have a MacBook Pro, and before that I had a MacBook Air, and I started out editing my videos using iMovie, and it comes free on a Mac, any Mac computer, desktop, laptop, whatever. iMovie, I feel like once you start using it, you can kind of just figure it out pretty easily. It's user friendly, and I used iMovie for a long time. I actually am self-taught. Anything that I learned on YouTube, I learned on my own. I didn't have anyone helping me. I didn't have someone shouting on our channel saying, go watch Our Family Nest. I started from scratch. I learned as I went, and anything that I wasn't really sure like how to do it or the best way to do it, I would just go to YouTube and I would search. So once you master iMovie, I feel like it's pretty common for people to advance from iMovie to using Final Cut Pro X. Final Cut Pro pretty much works exactly like iMovie, so everything you learned you can carry on to Final Cut Pro, but Final Cut Pro offers additional features that iMovie does not. Do I really feel like they're necessary for your videos? Probably not. I'm not even sure if there's even anything in our videos that I couldn't do with iMovie. And I did not purchase it until our YouTube channel grew and I was making enough money to pay for it. So that's something to keep in mind, like with all of this equipment and stuff. Like kind of start your channel, start out small, and as you make money, and you can make investments into purchasing better equipment to improve your YouTube channel. So also for our videos, when I'm editing with Final Cut Pro, I get all of our music from Epidemic Sound, and I will put the link down in the description. You can actually, if you click the link that I have down in the description for Epidemic Sound, you can try 1 month for free. It is a paid service, and the fee is actually based on how many views per month your YouTube channel gets. So if you're a smaller channel, it's kind of nice because they don't charge you quite as much for the bigger channels. So that is a nice feature, but if you want to just check it out and see what kind of music they have music every genre that you can imagine, from country, hip hop, rock, pop, 80s, instrumental. They have sound effects. Then for thumbnails, I use PicMonkey.com. I've been using it for years. It's basically like Photoshop, but it's like the more user-friendly version. I swear I still don't know how to do certain things on Photoshop. I just can't seem to figure it out, and it takes so long for me to get things done. And really when it comes to thumbnails, it's nice and simple. I think PicMonkey is the way to go. So it's PicMonkey.com. You can have a free account where you have access to plenty of their features to make your thumbnails. But again, once you move further along in the process, you can pay a small fee and you can get an upgraded version of PicMonkey, and they offer even more features and different little things that you can add to your thumbnails. And I do think it's worth it. So that would be it in terms of like computer, software, editing, that sort of thing. So next, let's get into actual equipment. First thing we'll talk about, I guess, is camera. And right now I am filming on the same camera as this. It's the Canon G7X Mark II. And pretty much it looks just like the G7X on the front, except right here on the top, it actually says Mark II. This was kind of my first, probably, other than my laptop, this was my first big investment in becoming like a daily vlogger, was the Canon G7X. Just the plain G7X was the first one, and then when the Mark II came out, we upgraded. The nice thing about this camera is it has a flip screen, so you can see yourself So I've tried using other cameras before. I don't want to get into the details of that because I do. That could be another whole video in itself. But I've tried cameras and returned them because at the end of the day, the Canon G7X was the best when it came to low light. It's not always best with focusing. It's a little bit slow on the focus. But compared to all the other cameras out there that have the flip screen and are good for vlogging, I prefer the G7X because it films really well in low light. We could turn down all these lights and the camera's really good at brightening up what you're filming. We have a GoPro. We have the Hero 4. We use our GoPro the most when it comes to filming, like at water parks, amusement parks. It's nice because it's small. We actually have it in the waterproof case right now, and then we have this wrist strap that actually tightens around your wrist.
You put this part on your wrist, and you can tighten it right here.
So if you're going down like a water slide or something like that, you could hold on to it like that. The things with GoPros, I know some people do vlog with them all the time. They take that case off of them because if you have that case on it, the sound's kind of muffled. So if you're gonna vlog with it, you'd want to take the case off. And actually the one we bought came with like one where the front screen part is open. And then you can get all types of different little gadgets to hook it on things. We have a head strap, we have a body strap, we have a dog strap. I got all of that equipment off of Amazon. So 90% of what I buy, or what I'm gonna show you today, I get off Amazon. So I am going to link everything below. The only thing that I tend to buy from the store directly, I go to Best Buy when it comes to buying the cameras, because if you buy their like Geek Squad protection, if anything happens to the camera, you can take it in and get it fixed. And it's just a lot easier to deal with driving to the store than dealing with returns, trade-ins, repairs through Amazon. We also have a drone. I did not get that out. We have the Phantom 4. It's definitely not required to have a GoPro or a drone for filming. Those are just extra added things that we really don't use all that often, but they were still investments into our daily vlogs. So that's pretty much it for cameras. Then next, we're gonna go to tripods. And tripods, this is a really nice tripod. So it's by Manfrotto, and it's really nice to use like if you're vlogging yourself. You can hold on to the stick, flip up the screen,
I did it at the same time.
and vlog yourself. Or you can use it just as a way to have kind of like a little handle to vlog, you know, everyone else. Or then it's actually a nice little tripod. So like say I'm filming in my closet for whatever reason, I decided to chat with you guys, I can prop it up. You press in this button and it allows you to tilt the camera up, down, move it around. So this one right here is the Magnus, and it is $160, and it is built like it's meant for
The military.
the military. Yeah, it is kind of heavy. It's super sturdy. It's definitely not going to fall over whatsoever. It's got a lot of different adjustments. It has this handle here where you can actually look like you're like a professional filmer. It's got the little
Slide
bracket here for the camera to connect.
It has this, very handy.
Yeah.
Tells you if the tripod is level.
And it actually comes with this bag if you need to travel with it. So this tripod over here is definitely a cheaper one if you just want to make a smaller investment. It's $28 on Amazon right now, and it basically, it has the little notch, it has the level, it goes up and down, it's got the little handle. It's pretty much a nice tripod, however, it's just really cheap plastic. There's actually oh yeah, this little handle thing right there is actually broken. It still works, but a piece broke off of it. On to lighting. Now for the longest time, we made vlogs and we didn't have any lighting whatsoever. We just vlogged, we tried to do our best. I remember one time I had a tripod set up with a lamp, a desk lamp behind it, and a mirror so I could see myself because I didn't have a flip up camera yet. So sometimes you just make do with what you can for lighting and all that. So first we bought these lights right here, and these are both really nice. They come in a set, but they're kind of pricey. It's $400 for both of them. Unfortunately, I could not find the plugs for them. We have not used these since we moved into our new house, and I know they're probably somewhere down in the basement. They come with these different filters. This one's clear, that one's orange, that you can put over the lights to soften the light. I found that they worked best to just kind of keep, you know, have the light dim. Or another thing that people do with these lights is shine them up at the ceiling. If your ceiling is white and you just reflect the light off the ceiling, and it kind of spreads the light throughout the whole room. So we did use these a lot at our old house until we discovered the ring light, which I've used this ring light for tons of videos on Candyland channel. Karli's used it for tons of videos on her channel. And we've actually used it for a lot of like challenges and things like that when we film in the kitchen, just to get better lighting. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you how this ring light works. So the nice thing about the ring light is you can connect your camera right to the center of the light, which just evenly distributes the light. So then when you turn the light on, it's really, really bright, which you never, ever, ever have to turn it that bright. So right now I'm standing in my living room here, and the only lights are on are the kitchen and my bedroom light, which is behind me. So now we're gonna go ahead and turn on my overhead lights, my ceiling lights. And these ones, they're not real bright. They're just 4 cam lights that are 18 feet up in the air. So see how well the Canon does such a good job of lighting up the room. But what if I want it to be just a little bit more crisp? We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna walk over to the ring light, pretend I'm up here on the tripod, and see how it just makes everything just a little bit more brighter, more crisp, more clean. I think definitely, like if you're doing beauty, fashion videos, stuff like that, you definitely could benefit from a ring light. And then the ring light actually comes with this nice bag right here, so you can actually take the light off the pole, fold up the pole, and the light and the pole both fit in here. And if you're looking for really, really bright lighting, so bright that you can't even see, I would say to compare the two. These lights here get just as bright as this ring light. So if you're really looking for super bright light, either one's gonna give you that really bright light. Like I said, you could turn this all the way up and bounce it off the ceiling and have some amazing light if you needed it for whatever reason. We never ever turn it up that bright though. One last thing that I'm gonna show you guys is the selfie stick that we have. We haven't used this in a while. It's definitely not required. So if you're in a circumstance where you want to be able to have a selfie stick and film yourself and a ton of people around you, this selfie stick gets really, really long. And like cameras like the G7X, it has a timer on it, so you could actually take photos with it. We did use it the one time we were in Chicago and we were taking family pictures. We used the selfie stick, so yeah, you can use it like that. So I would say that about covers it. That's pretty much all the equipment that we use. That's how we create our videos every day. If you guys have any further questions about any of the things that I've showed you, feel free to ask in the comments below and I will try to help you guys out. I just want to say good luck to anybody who's starting a YouTube channel, already has one, and you're working really hard to make it grow. Like it's not easy, especially nowadays. I feel like we're lucky. When we started vlogging 3 years ago, I don't feel like it was quite as oversaturated as it is now. Like I feel like so many people are on YouTube. But there's still always somebody who's gonna watch. Just make videos that you love. Let your passion show through your videos. Don't be fake. People will be able to see right through that. Just be yourself, have fun, and there will be people who will watch and enjoy your videos just as much as you do enjoy making them. At least that's how I feel. So thanks guys for watching this video today. I hope this helped you guys out. Thanks for watching. Thumbs it up, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Hi, I'm Candi. Thank you for watching our Film and Us vlogs. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and the question of the day will be, do you like football or wrestling better, and why?